Distributing personal property amongst family members. Hi, this is Kurt Lindsley, your host for Alabama Inherited Homes, and today we're going to unpack that topic. Now, a will often provides for the major parts of an estate: cash, stocks, expensive jewelry, heirlooms. But many times, other items like furniture, vehicles, household items, etc., don't get addressed. So what happens then? Well, normally the will says these items will be divided equally among the heirs. But dividing the personal property of a deceased family member is often emotionally difficult. It can even bring about hard feelings and disputes among heirs. So let me share an equitable four-step process that may help. Step one is to sort out items family members intend to keep. Okay, so this step requires the time and energy to go through every item in the house that you or your family members intend to keep. And right after a loss, it can be painful to go through inventorying and getting rid of possessions left behind. But before moving on to selling or auctioning the items, boundaries should be established as to who among the family members possesses the right to keep sentimental items or properties, especially among siblings. If the will or law requires the property to be divided equally, of course, you will need to follow that. Here's a tip. Separate the items that you wish to keep from items you intend to sell, donate, or throw away. This will help avoid confusion. Mutual agreement between siblings is the best approach as to who will keep sentimental objects without further dispute. Now, what if a parent leaves an antique collection? One solution is to have a professional dealer appraise each piece and the total collection so each heir knows what his or her share is. The siblings then go around the room choosing items until their value is reached. In the end, the siblings may not have the same number of items, but each receive an equal share of the collection's value. If serious disputes arise over the equal distribution of items, the family can involve a mediator to resolve a fair distribution of items or properties. Each heir submits a prioritized list of items to the mediator. The mediator then prepares a list for each member of the family of the items allocated for each of them. Each member then shows their list of preferred items to the other members for negotiation. Now, if you come across any papers, be sure to review them carefully before throwing them out. Step two is to sell valuable items or property and distribute the net profit equally. If you and your siblings inherited real estate from your deceased parents, mutually decide whether the property should be sold and the profit divided immediately, to keep the property as rental or investment income, or simply to share the use of the home. Now, sometimes one sibling may want to keep the home while others don't and want it sold. One solution: an equal division of value can still be obtained if there are other assets in the estate. Through this agreement, the one who wants the house gets to keep it while the others get cash or other assets. But ultimately, everyone receives an equal value of assets. Another option would be that the sibling who wants the house would buy out the other sibling's interests in it. Through all of this, it's wise to get professional advice from a real estate agent and your attorney to help you make wise decisions regarding selling your home or other options that may be available. In today's world, it's customary to sell unwanted items online for extra cash rather than discard them. You can hire an estate appraiser to estimate a value for furniture, jewelry, and antiques, typically charging an hourly or per project fee. Another traditional method is to hold an estate sale. And here's a tip to maximize profits. Price every single item you want removed from the house. You never know what people might collect or buy on impulse. Online advertising like Facebook Marketplace is an effective way to get the word out about your sale in your community and to help attract buyers. Posting signs in the neighborhood and directing people towards your sale is always helpful. Now, if you can't sell all remaining items by the last day of your sale, you may want to mark them down by 50% or give the items away. Alternatives to a do-it-yourself estate sale is to hire an estate sale company or an estate liquidation company to do it for you. You can expect to pay them somewhere between 30 to 50% of the proceeds for their services. Step number 3 is to donate items to those in need. At a certain point, you may want to donate items to a charity. Donation is a generous charitable act that helps those in need instead of simply throwing what's left in a dumpster. Items that you no longer need can include almost anything like furniture, clothes, books, toys, etc. It's a great way to give back to the community, plus you can get tax deductions for your contribution. Step 4 is throw away any remaining items that have no significant or sentimental value. After you've gone through the process of separating items for yourself, for your family, for sale, and for donation, the last step is to simply throw away what's left. Depending on the size and amount of material to be discarded, this could mean taking it out to the garbage or calling a commercial clean out and hauling service. In our next video, we're going to talk about some of the potential downsides to inheriting, and there are some to be aware of. Have you received your copy of my free ebook, Guide to Selling Your Inherited House? Well, get your copy today at the link shown below. And if you need help with your probate situation, please reach out to me. You can email me at kurt.lindsley@exprealty.com or call me toll-free 888-923-5547, extension 831. This is Kurt Lindsley with Alabama Inherited Homes. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.